Hi there, Carl Mifsud, Real Easy Homes, and today I'm going to go through some real numbers with you, the real mathematics of what is required in order for you to purchase a property. Now I know many of you may be thinking, how will it be possible? And today in this video, I'm going to explain to you, like I said, the real numbers. Here on this board, I'm going to outline a very typical example of purchasing your first home and what that will look like. So let's start. So on the board, I've got the words funds to complete, and this is a very common expression that is used by most mortgage brokers and property consultants, so we understand where the money is going to come from. So in this example, let's start with the land. So when you are purchasing a house and land package, a portion of the purchase price will be made up of the land value. And in this example, we're going to use $180,000, okay? Now, the house makes up the other part of the house and land package. So we'll write here home. And in this example, the cost of that home is $220,000. So when you add the cost of the land plus the cost of constructing the home, it will come to a total of $400,000. So in this example, we're using a house and land package, which is the average, around $400,000. Now, just for the avoidance of doubt, we have house and land packages that start from $350,000 all the way up to, well, $1 million. But the average for the first home buyer is around the $400,000 mark, hence why we're using this example. Now, when you are buying a home, there is going to be what we call associated costs, and they look like this. Legal fees, $2,000. You will need to engage a lawyer, a property conveyancer, that will take you through the property conveyance and take you through the contract. That will cost you, on average, $2,000. In addition, there will be what we call lenders' fees. So the banks are going to charge you small fees that you may not know about at this point, but when it comes to actually getting the loan, there's things like the valuation fee, the lender's legals, there's registration of mortgage and registration of title, and these come to around $1,000. A little bit less, but for this scenario, we'll use $1,000. So if you have a look that we've got a house and land package for $400,000, might bring this a bit closer. So $400,000, and the associated costs here, another $3,000. So we need a total of $403,000. So to purchase a home for $400,000, there's actually about $3,000 worth of associated costs. So you need a total of $403,000. So what I'll do, put a bit of a line across the board here, and let's work out where the money's going to come from. So if you have been renting through a licensed real estate agent, or if you've been able to save 5% of 400, okay, either one, okay, the bank is going to lend you up to 95% of the value of the property. Now, some banks will lend less and some banks will lend more, depending on your circumstances. Every bank has different lending guidelines. So in this example, I'm going to use the most common that we find, and we're going to work out a loan from the bank. Now, in this example, let's just imagine that you've been renting through a licensed real estate agent for over 12 months, and you tick the box within their policy called genuine savings, and the bank is going to lend you $371,000. So the bank's going to lend you $371,000. Where's the rest of the money going to come from? Because we need 403, don't we? Okay, so you have the grants. So you have the Queensland Great Start Grant. Now for new homes, and if you are a first home buyer, that is $20,000. Now there is a second grant, which is a corporate grant, which is called the Queensland New Home Affordability Grant. Now this is up to $10,000. Now for the avoidance of doubt, grants are a non-refundable gift, they are not a loan, and in this instance, in this example, you have a total of $30,000 which is going to be used towards your deposit. Now you're going to need to put some money in as well, so let's call it savings of $2,000. So let's add it up. The bank's going to give you $371,000. You've got $30,000 worth of grants, and you've got your own savings of $2,000. So the total is $403,000. So as we worked out, the total amount that is required is $403,000. The total amount that you have available to you is $403,000. So you have funds to complete. Now, a question which is on most people's mind is, what are the repayments going to be? So here is an example of what that might look like. Now, year one and year two will be different. Okay, now year one, your home is going to be built in the first part of that period, and it's going to take anywhere between 12 and 15 weeks to build your brand new home. Now, during the first year, your repayments are going to be interest only. So you'll only be making repayments on the interest portion of the loan. Now, this is a good thing because it will get you into the swing of making mortgage repayments, and it'll be a lot less than what the repayments will be in year two. So in year one, per week, your repayments will be $280 per week. Let me just repeat that. Year one, your mortgage repayments while you're in your new home will be $280 per week. Year two, your repayments will be $400 per week. Okay, so thank you very much for your attendance. This is what we call the funds to complete, and I've just gone over what the repayments would look like. I look forward to discussing your situation and working out what this might look like for you. Thank you for your time.